All right. Welcome, everyone. It is so very nice to see all of your smiling faces and even the people that are going to be listening to the recording later. We are so pleased that you're here. My name is Allison Chuggerman. I'm actually a board certified integrative nutritionist, and I have been in the health and wellness arena now for over 22 years. And in the last 10 years or so, I have incorporated the Shaklee products into my business, and it's been the best thing I've ever done. I truly believe in the profound impact that food, eating real food, supplementation, and our lifestyle choices have on our overall health. So I will be one of your hosts tonight, and I'd like to have Noelle McDonald, our other host, take a moment to introduce herself as well.
Thank you, Allison. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Noelle McDonald, and I'm a health coach and a meditation facilitator. And it was 22 years ago that I started to use Shaklee into my clients because they were all in such a hurry. They didn't want to change their eating or their diet. And this was such a simple way to take baby steps, and it changes everybody's environment, their lives, their health. It's just terrific. The best part is working with people like all of you, because everyone wants to be here and do better and feel better. So take it away, Allison. Let's see what we can show folks tonight.
All right, well, I hope you're all ready because we are in the mode for ready, set, wellness. And we do believe that everyone has the right to thrive today. Hopefully you want to live with that boundless energy and strength and immunity. Everyone should want optimal health and beauty from the inside out. And we're all on a mission here. I hope to change healthcare into well care. I don't know what you think about our healthcare system today, but many people today associate healthcare with being sick, and we want to reverse that because we believe that healthcare should actually be about true health. So I don't know if you've had your blood work done recently, but in America, nearly 4 out of 5 people in the US have some sort of disease that's not really warrants enough that it needs medical attention, but they really can't boast good health either. So I don't know if you can take a look at what's listed here and whether or not you have any of these particular health concerns. There's a lot of different things that show up here, and many of these might not necessarily show up in your blood work. So pay attention to what's happening in your body because it always talks to us. And so I'm going to tell you that good nutrition always starts right from the beginning with what you're eating and what you're putting into your body and what you're putting on your body. So let's take a look at that for a minute, shall we? I've got some facts here this evening that I want to share with you. Believe it or not, less than 1 in 10 Americans get their daily recommended value for 1 or more vitamins and minerals in their diets. At least 1 in 4 Americans eat some type of fast food every day. Most Americans, 20% of them, by the way, have eaten the car. I don't know. That's a thing because we are leading busy, stressful lives. And actually, there's been a 38% decline in the nutrient content of crops. And my research has shown that we need to eat 5 apples today to get the recommended nutritional value of 1 apple from 25 years ago. So the nutrient content of our soil is depleted, and we really need to be able to learn how to add in some supplementation or something to be able to get those RDAs that people need. It's also been shown that when people eat a diet based on highly refined foods, we tend to consume too many calories and too little nutrition, which, as we all know, leads to excess body weight and nutrient gaps. The standard American breakfast today is usually made up of refined foods such as toast and bagels, muffins, croissants, cereal, and those kind of things. So we want to be careful exactly what we're consuming. So it's really important to pay attention to what's happening every day, every meal, at every time. And so I do know that that's difficult. And making healthy choices every single day, eating really healthy, can sometimes be hard for people, especially with our busy lives. So if you can look at this page with all the amazing fruits and vegetables and meats and nuts and seeds on here, we'd like to take a moment to introduce you to something that might be able to help you and assist you in filling in those nutrient gaps. So at this point, I'm actually going to turn it over to Noelle to tell you a little bit more about our brand partner.
Wonderful. Thanks, Allison. And we're not just about here, take a vitamin. We want to do 360 degrees of wellness. We're talking about emotional health, environmental health, financial health, and physical health. And all of that gets served by partnering with the Shaklee Company. And this is just a few of the points. There's so many points in Shaklee that are so exciting. But one of the reasons that it can do all of that for people is because it's been around 65 years now, more than that. Dr. Shaklee created this company that many years ago. He was a chiropractor, a biochemist, a philosopher, and he founded the company on the golden rule that we should do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Well, that's the way everybody should work, right? Now led by Roger Barnett, is now our chairman and a visionary leader. He truly has brought Shaklee into the 21st century. And we have been hitting landmarks for decades now. We were the very first multivitamin in the United States, the first plant-based protein supplement in the whole world. Now, I don't know about you, but I also wanted to be sure that everything that I was taking or recommending for any of my friends had scientific backing. So the fact that they have more than 110 clinical studies, all of these patents and patents pending, that was very important to me, continues to be. In fact, Shaklee is the only company that can say that we are the most clinically proven wellness company in the world. That says a lot. And of course, we power athletes. Olympics athletes are using our supplements. It's been in space for 25 years. And that 100% money back guarantee is really important. I think that's the only reason I actually tried it, Allison, because they said I could get my money back if it didn't work. And thank goodness that I did, because it changed my life. And they're also the first company to be carbon neutral. They created the first Earth Day product, partnered with Nobel Peace Prize. You can read all of these bits and pieces, but truly, this is a company that aligned with my integrity, with what I felt was important to bring into the world. Next slide. And this is why they do things differently. We refer to it as the Shaklee difference. It's safe, it's proven, it's guaranteed, and beyond organic. And what is somebody, a friend of mine said, what does that mean, beyond organic? There are a lot of companies and or products that can have that label of organic put on their title or even get a certification that does not necessarily mean their product is pure enough for Shaklee's standards. Shaklee tests all of their products in the field before they purchase them. They test them when they arrive at the warehouse to be processed. They test them during processing. They test them after processing to be sure that there's nothing harmful in any of their products. That's the Shaklee difference. And I know that the studies are important, but this one is particularly interesting because this is a third-party test. This was not done by Shaklee. This was done by Dr. Gladys Block at UC Berkeley, and she wanted to see if vitamins actually worked. So she had a group of people who took no vitamins. She had a group of people who took other vitamins. And Shaklee said, we want to be a third group that only use Shaklee vitamins. Well, she said, are you sure you want to do this? I'm publishing these results. You don't get to choose. We said, absolutely, we know that it will be better. Well, look at the numbers on here. The homocysteine levels, that's what is the risk of dementia, were 36% lower in the Shaklee group. The metabolic health, 52% lower prevalence of diabetes, cardiovascular health, but my favorite, Allison, I love this, 59% lower levels of C-reactive protein, right? Anybody know what that is? Has anybody had that on their blood tests yet? Sometimes that'll show up in a blood test. That's inflammation. That's the beginning of all illness, is itis, arthritis. Any itis is swelling and inflammation. The Shaklee group had 59% lower levels of C-reactive protein. So another thing, Shaklee is the only company that can prove that changing brands can change your life. And they make more than 350 products. We're not going to go through all those tonight. We don't have time for all that, but we did want you to know that everything that Shaklee makes, you can go through your whole house and what we say, Shakleyize your home, okay? What you put on your skin, what you're washing your hair with, what you're cleaning your clothes with, all of that can provide you with reassurance and safety that you're using the best stuff out there. And it all has the guarantee. Much of it is less expensive than what's out there already. And it all works so beautifully and so well. So from a purchasing point of view, it solves everything. I was trying to look for Pure products before there was the internet, and I was calling Procter & Gamble asking what was in Tide. And they just sent me more coupons to buy more Tide. So now I know everything Shaklee makes is going to be perfectly safe for my home.
Awesome.
So,
Wow.
where do people start? Well, that's the big problem because we have so many products. They say, what do we do? So we want to talk about this strip of vitamins. This is what was in that landmark study that I referred to before. All the people on that study were using this strip of vitamins. They were using all these vitamins. So Shaklee put them in a strip. Makes it very easy. They can go anywhere. It comes in for men, women, and for people over 50. Very easy, very simple. Like I'd say 80 or 90% of the people that I refer this to, this takes care of all their nutritional needs. However, if you want something more specific, there is Meology. This is terrific. This is personalized nutrition. Now you need to know that whoever invited you to this tonight, whoever cared enough about you to invite you to this, they have a link that you can go and take a test. You can take an online assessment and it will generate a report for you that says exactly what you need. And it's so specific, it even will have your name on the packet of vitamins for your daily vitamins. And that's Meology. And this is why it's unique, because look at Jeff here. Jeff is 42 years old. He works like crazy. He needs to combat his poor diet. Anybody else have to combat their poor diet? We all eat some bad stuff now and then. His immune system was important and his stress. So they picked specific supplements exactly for our friend Jeff. So you can do that too. Next slide. And the shake. Now, I've been taking this shake for the past 22 years, every single morning. And the reason it's so remarkable is not only does it have 20 grams of pure protein, it's non-GMO. So it's non-genetically modified protein, very unusual to be able to find that. And it has leucine in it. Now, leucine is a naturally occurring amino acid, but it helps maintain muscle and helps you burn fat. Now, I used this for 60 days and lost 11 pounds. I wasn't changing my eating. I used that strip of vitamins and that shake, and it just helped my whole system balance. So my metabolism shifted. And of course, this also has probiotics in it to really help your digestive tract and improve protein digestion. So that's an important thing to look at too. Next slide. So this is how you can put them all together in one kit. Shaklee knew that with 350 products, they have to help you get exactly what you need and not feel overwhelmed. So the first step is to take that Meology assessment that you can get from the person who invited you, and it will generate a report so you can have your Meology, or you can choose that strip of vitamins, the Vitalizer. So that's your first step. Step two is you get to pick out your 2 favorite flavors of the protein shake, and you're going to be able to have that every morning. Now, step 3, this is what we're really going to talk about. You're going to get to hear everybody talk about these coming up right now, is you get a boost. You get another product, and you can choose from these 5 products here, which is going to be best for you in your kit. And if you're a new member, you will get free shipping, you will get free membership, and you will get 25 loyalty points to use on your next order. However, these kits will be available if you're already a Shaklee member. You can get one of these at this introductory price but only for the month of August. So listen up to what everybody's saying about these wonderful products that you get to choose to put in your Ready Set Wellness Kit, so you can choose yours before the end of August. So now,
That's
this is
fantastic.
where
Yeah,
we
I'm
start to listen.
I'm excited about this. Yeah, thank you. I think what we've talked about so far is the fact that Ready Set Wellness is now a way of life, and you get to be able to choose what products you want to. Once you get your core nutrition in, which are your choice of vitamins and your shakes, you can choose one of these 5 products, which we'd like to share a little bit more about. So I don't know if you're familiar with collagen or not, but it's actually a fibrous protein that makes up 1/3 of all the protein in our body. And believe it or not, we start losing protein at how it's made in the body in our 20s. And then by the time we're 60, where our body's not making it anymore. That's why we start to see a little bit of it's sagging in our face, or wrinkles start to appear. So Shaklee has designed the most amazing, and I will say the only complete protein on the market, which means that it includes all 9 essential amino acids. No one else has something like this. And we want complete protein. I'm a big believer in having protein in every meal. So this is also a combination of biotin and vitamin C. And collagen is designed it's essential to the body. It's for our skin, our hair, our nails, our joints, our blood vessels, our cartilage, and everything in between. I think it's really a wonderful option. And so we have Dawn here this evening that's going to share how collagen has worked for her. So Dawn, are you there?
Hello, how's everyone
There we go.
tonight? Okay, so my name is Dawn Lazenka, and I have a hair salon in New York. And before I got introduced to Shaklee, I always wanted to either have some biotin or collagen or something that I could sell my clients as they sit in my chair. A lot of them complained about their skin, their nails, their losing of the hair, you know, etc. So I had hired somebody in who sold Shaklee, and I remember as a kid, my mother used to have Shaklee vitamins, so I didn't even know they were still around, but decided to take that chance anyway and do the program myself, to test it on myself first. And I have great examples. I have a receptionist that's been working for me probably a few years now, but she's been on the collagen for a full year now. And she has a before and after picture of what her hair looked like before, because she was thinning a lot on top of her head, and to now. And she swears by it. She's had wonderful experiences with it. And then I have my own mom. My mom started to, her skin and her nails were brittle or whatever. So she just started taking it, I don't know, a few months ago, and then went to have her nails done. And the nail tech asked her, "What are you doing different? Your nails are so hard." So that's another one. And then my last testimony was for myself. I have 2 other hairdressers in my salon that are selling it, and they must have noticed my skin or whatever. But one of the clients had said to the hairdresser, "What is Dawn using? Something's different about her. I want everything that she's been doing." So I went over and explained that I started with myself with core nutrition first, and then I added all the other products like the youth, the collagen, all that stuff together. So now I have all this stuff in my salon. I have a hard time keeping it on the shelf. So I have 100% say, buy it, put it in your shelf. You will love it. And now back to Allison.
Thank you, Dawn. And I just want to tell people that this can actually be added to your coffee. It can be added to your protein powder, your drink, your smoothie. It can be added to soups. It's very versatile. So thank you so much, Dawn. All right. The second boost, Noelle, you want to take this one?
This is a wonderful add-on to put in. This is the 7-Day Healthy Cleanse Kit. This is packets of supplements that you take morning and evening for 7 days while you change your eating. For people that really want to clean their system and really get healthier in the best way, we eat all fruits and vegetables for 7 days. They're wonderful recipes. Our team does this all in a group, actually. And be sure to check with the person who invited you, because we're going to be doing cleanse groups where we have our Facebook group and we have meditations and exercises and everything all available. But the recipes make a huge difference, because this is what makes food taste really good. And my body starts to love vegetables again. And I'm not a vegetable person, but it really makes a difference. It improves sleep. It jumpstarts your weight loss. And these supplements are so easy to take. They're in that dear little packet. And you get the community when you do a cleanse with everybody else. And you can invite your friends to do it with you. And we'll tell you more about that later. But I know, Kathy, you've used this a lot and had some really good experiences. Allison, can you take down the show so we can see Kathy while she shares?
Sure.
I want to see her face. There's my.
Okay. Thank you so much, Noelle. Yeah, so my name's Kathy Defer, and I'm a retired special educator. I was passionate about teaching for 39 years. And I grew up eating a lot of meat, potatoes, and I couldn't wait to get to dessert. I was a sugarholic. So I often joke, my favorite food groups were Hostess cupcakes, jelly donuts, and ice cream. And needless to say, I spent a lot of my adult life looking for natural solutions to my digestive problems. I had pain, bloat, constipation, couldn't go a day without sugar, and I was just trying to figure it out. Well, fortunately, I had really dear friends who introduced me to Shaklee. And I said, why not? I've tried everything. Nothing's really made a difference. I'll give it a try. I started with the core nutrition that they talked about, the vitamins, supplements, and the Life Shake. And I started feeling better. I had more energy. I started to lose some weight because I had gained weight eating pie and ice cream with my dad every night. And I started to lose weight. Then they introduced the 7-day healthy cleanse. Well, I did not want to do the cleanse. I spent months looking at it, not saying, nope, I can't do it. I can't go one day without sugar, like a whole day, never mind 7 days. I was like, oh, I don't think I could do this because I always had something sweet. Well, my support group with Shaklee really was an inspiration, encouraged me, and I did it. And I can't tell you, it was such a major catalyst to changing my health. After doing the 7 days, my digestive system was lighter. I felt calm. I didn't have pain or bloat. And if you could imagine, I was more productive in that area. So I really felt good about that. I was a happy camper. So I have lost 20 pounds since the 7-day cleanse and kept it off for 3 years. And now I'm really happy to follow the recipes that Noelle and Allison are so good with, the mixed veggies and zucchini soups and fruit. And I try to keep fruit as my sugar, although I go off once in a while. And I can tell you, I actually went for 30 days without sugar and I feel better. And what I can tell you is, do not rob yourself of the 7-day healthy cleanse. Just do it. And that's my story.
Beautiful.
Well, I tried to put her up on the screen, but it wouldn't let me. So I can actually see her. I guess it depends on what mode your view is in right now. So hopefully, even on the replay, we'll be able to see Kathy's smiling face there. So I just want to introduce this next product because I don't know too many people that go through the day without wishing that they had a little bit more energy at certain points, whether that would be to run an extra mile if you're a morning runner, or whether to just keep up with your kids or grandkids. But just imagine for a moment what you would do if you had an abundance of vitality and energy. And this particular product gives you a very slow release. It's powered by green coffee bean extract and green tea extract. So it's a natural energy boost. That's got some Chardonnay grapeseed extract in there that supports circulation as well. And it comes in a beautiful raspberry and grapefruit flavors. It's a little powdered sticks that you can add to your water, hot or cold. So it's a beautiful beverage. And so Natalie's going to share a little bit more about how she uses the sustained energy boost.
Hi, everyone. So thanks, Allison. My name's Natalie Grace. I am in Rochester, New York, where I have a private wellness practice where I am a massage therapist and a strength coach, and I power lift for fun. So I lift things up that are really heavy and I put them back down. And for years, I would supplement with coffee. That would be my pre-workout because that's what I needed. So years ago, I was introduced to Shaklee's Core Nutrition. So not only do I have the Life Shake every single day, I also am a little bougie. I do both the Meology and the Vitalizer because I love it, but I was still supplementing my pre-workout with coffee. Regardless if I was working out in the morning or in the later part of the day, I would have that caffeine crash that coffee comes with. And either I would be laying awake at 10 o'clock at night because I had coffee at 6 p.m. because that's when I'm working out, or I would have that crash in the middle of the afternoon and would need more to start exercising in the middle of the day. So I thought I would try the sustained energy boost. And I'm I'm very skeptical about everything, excuse me, but I thought I'd try it anyway. Some people don't even like the taste of coffee, but I do. So I thought I would try this, and it is absolutely delicious. So what I love to do is have it in the middle of the day, and then it has enough energy to sustain me until 6 o'clock if I'm exercising much later in the day. And I don't have the crash. I don't lay awake at 10 p.m. I really should be sleeping now. So that means that I've been able to have optimal performance. I can lift heavier, I can have more energy, and it is just absolutely amazing. So a little fun fact of how it works is your body starts metabolizing it as we do with things that we eat. And then it says, oh, hey, we are missing some energy. Let's boost you again. So it kind of shoots out a little bit of extra energy a little bit later, and it's natural energy. So I absolutely love this. It's delicious. I personally like the raspberry and cold in ice water because it's summer. So if you guys want to try this one, have a little bit of energy, this is my #1 recommendation for a pre-workout.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Natalie. Nicely done. Boy, I want to go work out when I hear you talk. You've got so much good energy. This is another thing you can choose to add into your regime when you get your Ready Set Wellness Kit. These are Organic Greens Booster, and this is just one little scoop that you can add in to your sauces, into your shake, into your sprinkle it on cereal. I sprinkle it on salads. But it gives extra greens because, as I said, I'm not a vegetable person, but you get organic, nutrient-rich vegetables with every scoop. You get a whole cup of greens with a little scoop of this. And it's so easy to get more goodness into your food. It's easy to do. It tastes great. And I want to hear Mary Ellen. You've used this a lot. What's your experience with this been?
Well, I had a great experience. Thank you so much, Noelle. My name is Mary Ellen. I'm from Poughkeepsie, New York, and I have been a hairdresser for 47 years. And before Shaklee, before I started with Shaklee, I used to have pizza, soda, cookies, Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, that is basically what I lived on. It was crazy. So then I became very ill with Lyme disease. So I decided I really needed to change my way of eating. And as you heard, vegetables were not part of what I used to eat. So when Shaklee launched their organic green boosters, I was ecstatic. I was like, how much better could this be? So it contains spinach, broccoli, and kale. And one little scoop is so powerful, it contains so many more nutrients than veggies you can buy in the store. So it was a no-brainer for me. So they made such a difference in my life. I put them right in my shake every day. It's so easy. And as a hairstylist, we don't always get the chance to eat lunch, like, so many times because we're just so busy and we don't take the time. So now I know I'm covered because every day I put the greens in my booster shake. So, and that's my story.
Wow. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Beautiful. All right. And then the fifth option here, once you've got your core nutrition, is all about immunity. And I think most of us know over the last couple of years how important it is to continue to defend and strengthen our immune system. And this is a drink called Triple Defense Boost, which has a natural berry flavor. It powers our immune system with D and C and zinc. And there's some adaptogens in there with, it has elderberry in it along with blueberries and raspberry flavor. So it's called Triple Defense because it supports, boosts, and defends our immune system. And it actually has something in it that's known to boost our natural killer cell activity. So we want that immune support in this day and age to keep us healthy and keep us going and strong. And so once again, it's a stick, as you can see right there, and you can put it into a drink, either hot or cold. And Ina's going to share a little bit about how she uses this product.
Hi guys, how's everyone? My name is Ina and I am a athlete, I'm a triathlete, I'm a runner, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a health coach, I'm a mom. And my family calls me their nomad daughter because all I do is just travel. I'm so blessed that my business is virtual that I can be all over the place. My son just turned 26 actually today. So I don't have the little boy thing anymore, right? So because I do travel a lot and because I teach a lot of classes virtually, my immune system, I pay attention to it very closely. And on top of just being an athlete, I'm a vegetarian athlete. So I'm very particular on what I eat and when I eat it. And because I travel, it's hard for me to have this steady schedule of how I eat, and getting on a plane or driving in a car, you can understand. And then the world and all the bacteria that's floating around, you understand where I'm coming from. So this triple defense group is a game changer for me. Because I do a lot of traveling, because I'm in and out of airports, I need something to support me greatly. So I use this in the morning. I use it at nighttime. And I'm a tea person, so you can use this as tea. And like Carolyn was just saying before, it has the vitamin D, it has the vitamin C, and has zinc. And zinc is a virus killer. This right here is what you need if you are on the go, if you're moving a lot. And because athletes, people don't realize athletes' body is under a lot of stress. When your body's under stress, it drops your immune system. So now, on top of being an athlete and on top of traveling, my immune system is always in a jeopardized position. So I always need something to keep me healthy on the go. So this right here, guys, if you're an active person, if you're someone that's moving around, or you have like immune difficulties, you use this every day, all day, and you're good to go. So thank you so much.
Nicely done. I love hearing Ina talk. I'll take anything Ina's taking. I want to go through life like that. So this is a wonderful picture. I love this. This is all the choices that you can make to get your Ready Set Wellness bundle. Okay. And this is an introductory price. It actually comes to a lot more money. It's more than $100 to buy these products separately. This is only $169. And with this, you get that free shipping, a free membership, and you're saving more than $100. Now, you also get 25 loyalty points, and you can also get enough money to pay for your product. If anybody's interested, does anybody need more money? Raise your hand. Somebody? Oh, there. Oh, look, everybody needs more money. How convenient. So this is something that I didn't want to start a business because I don't feel like I have a business mind. 22 years later, it turns out I do, because I love sharing what I love with people I love. And that's just what I've been doing for 22 years. So this is a wonderful opportunity to just share what you love. When you have your wellness kit and you want to share it with somebody else, Shaklee will pay you for this, okay? This is straightforward, it's proven, it's flexible. You get to decide, do you really want to build an income? Do you just want to make enough money to pay for your products? You get to choose that. You have to be social. You're going to have to like people. That's really a basis for this. But everything else we can teach you, and we're there with you, okay? And the next slide will show you that you can start off with your wellness bundle, get that for $169. If you think you might at any time want to earn some money with this by having your friends join you, you can become an ambassador of the products. That's really what all of us are on this call. And it's $49.95 to become an ambassador for the products. And then you can get money back just by getting yourself and your family healthy. Anything else we need to do, Allison? Did we get it to everything? Well,
I think we did. Yep, it's all about bringing that true wellness to the entire world and spreading the word. That was Dr. Shaklee's mission for over 65 years now. So I think we've brought it all together. And so what I think I'd like to do is open it up for questions. If anyone has any questions they want to ask any of us. I'm going to attempt, last time I tried this, oh, there, it allowed me to do that. I'm going to stop sharing so we can see everyone. And does anyone have any particular questions? I hope you had paper and pencil with you, because we went through a lot of products, a lot of information, but there's so much goodness here, so many options and choices. And so I really think it's wonderful. Does anyone have any questions? Did we miss anything? We answered everything? I don't believe it.
Hi, I have a question.
Good.
All right.
So for the person who is pregnant, all the supplemental is fine, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. All what?
I
All the
mean,
products are fine?
yes, is it?
I think the only one that I would not suggest you do right now would probably be the cleanse. I
Oh,
don't think,
okay.
I just think you keep eating because you're eating for 2. And it's
Okay.
not that we don't eat on the cleanse, because we do eat very well. But I would choose one of the other options at the moment. There's the collagen would be beautiful. The core nutrition and the protein powders are perfectly well. I think that after you have the baby, then the cleanse might be a good option for you, but all the other 4 would be really good at this time.
Okay, thank
Tova
you.
answered. She just had 2 babies. She says the greens booster would be the best. Make sure you get
Wow.
those greens in, those essential vitamins.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Good
that's a
question,
great.
Isabella. Thank you.
I have a
Wait, what did-
question.
I didn't hear. Can somebody, excuse me 1 second, Sandra, I can't see the chat because I've got my screen open, but Sandra, what did Sandra say? She took the vitamins and the
Yes.
protein and what else?
She took the vitamins and the protein the whole time she was pregnant and breastfeeding.
Beautiful. All right.
Somebody
go,
else had
Isabella.
something here. Who else had a question?
Linda, you have your
Hello.
hand raised?
Yes,
Patricia,
yes, I do. Well, if they're pregnant, didn't we just launch the whole maternity line?
Not yet, not till November. So stay tuned.
Okay. That was the question.
Something big
Patricia.
coming.
I see Patricia's waving her hand. What would you like to know,
Yeah,
Patricia?
I have irritable bowel syndrome, and I'm concerned that green booster may upset my IBS, my irritable bowel syndrome, the green boost.
I can jump in really quick. It's Natalie, because I also have IBS. And in our Vitalizer, we have a tiny pearl probiotic. It's
I
a
take
game
that.
changer. You do take this?
Yeah, I take it every day.
The greens booster is not too much where it's going to make it too exciting to go. It's just adding in the greens that we don't normally have. I notice it doesn't affect me at all. I also take the Optiflora DI, which is one of the probiotics we have in our cleanse. So I'll take 1 in the morning and 1 at night, and then the greens booster goes in my shake, and everything's regular.
What's the difference between the Pearl Optiflora and the DI that you're talking about? What's the difference between the 2 different probiotics?
They're
So
different
the,
flora.
go ahead, Noel. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
It's just different flora. You're supposed to have billions of flora in our intestines. And because of our culture and using antibiotics so much, we're down to like nothing. So it's delivered in different ways because they're different flora. Is that clear enough? Allison, do you have more on that one?
Yeah, the only other thing I'll add is that the DI has a super strain in it. So some people choose to take the pearl like in the morning and then the DI at night, because I don't think we can overdo probiotics, because Noel said we need them. So the DI
Okay, I have a question.
for digestion and immune support, that's what the DI stands for. Yep, go ahead.
Can you take the Optiflora, the Pearl, in the morning and at night?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Can?
Yes,
But the DI is stronger?
Different.
yes.
Oh,
It also has the amount of CFUs, which are colony forming units of probiotics, is 10 times greater in the DI than the Pearl because of that
maybe
super
I'll go
strength.
with the DI. I wish I had known that. I just placed an order. Okay, I'll have to place that next week then. Okay, all right,
There's no
thank you.
reason why you can't use both. Yep,
Right.
awesome.
But I can take the Pearl one in the morning and at night, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And you can add the Greensboro slowly if you're concerned about that. You can just put
Yeah,
it to
'cause- I'm sorry, because I'm very concerned about doing that boost, that green boost, that you add too much vegetable for people who have irritable bowel syndrome. If you add too much vegetables, it can flare up in the gut with the IBS.
Yeah, you can go very slowly with that, Patricia. Good for you. I'm really glad you're watching and taking good care of yourself. Congratulations.
Well, I need to really take better care. I'm overweight. I'm trying to get the weight off, so I'm not as healthy as you think. I'm 63. I'm not getting any younger. But anyway, the point is that I tried doing the cleanse about 2 years ago, and because of my irritable bowel, I'm so upset. I really want to do the 7-day cleanse to cleanse my whole body. And I'm so worried about getting disease down the road, 5-10 years down the road. And I wish I could do the 7-day cleanse. I tried doing it before and it was too much on my irritable bowel, so I'm not able to do it.
Yeah, well, you speak with the person who invited you. They'll be
Yeah,
sure
I
to.
will. I will. Yes, I already have. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else have any questions? Well,
Hey,
I
well, we
say
are
ready,
going to
set,
be having,
go.
there is something that's happening on the 30th of the month. And we'll be in touch with all of you. You're also going to get a thank you from all of us with a recording of this, so you can go back and listen again. But on the 30th, we're going to talk about becoming an ambassador and what it looks like to represent these products and to share them with the people that you love. So we'll be sure to reach out to you guys and give you that information. And also, I hope you all make a decision tonight before the decision makes you. If you don't make a decision, time will make the decision for you. Whether you start off with your cleanse, your kit, pick out the best products for you, get your Ready Set Wellness, take your Meology, take an action, take a small step towards goodness tonight, whatever that is for you. I hope we've inspired you to do that and get better and better.
Yes, thank you, Noelle. And I just want to remind people also that we'll be offering this presentation again. If you know someone that might benefit from it, we're going to be doing it again on Monday night, the 15th, and also on the 25th of August. And so hopefully you want to bring some buddies along with you and start your health journey together. So thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful evening, and we appreciate you being here. And if you're listening to the replay, thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you.